To get into minor spoilers here about the latest chapters, it feels like Kei Sasuga has written herself into a bit of a corner. It seems as if the push for Natsuo to end up with Rui is the inevitable goal, and either something catastrophic will happen disturbing Rui and Natsuo's marriage. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty catastrophic. Hina fans, go and give yourselves a round of applause. This finale for Domestic Girlfriend was seriously something. The last chapters went basically something like this. Natsuo has just finished and released his late sensei's book to critical acclaim and is basking in the success of slowly becoming a household name. Because of this newfound fame, a tabloid reporter decides to find some salacious gossip on him, namely the part where he had a relationship with his stepsister and then teacher. The reporter starts poking around, interviewing Hina and a number of other teachers under the guise of writing a piece on Natsuo's newfound fame. He ends up using some less than honest tactics to get proof, i.e. the Ultra HD 1080p pic of Hina kissing Natsuo. So Hina finds out about this from Mr. Kiria, and Hina proceeds to destroy the reporter by getting him into trouble with his employer, because one, his main source is the guy, who stalked her and almost killed Natsuo, and two, he bribed a teacher for the photograph. Who knew tabloid reporters had such integrity? Fast forward, the newly jobless tabloid reporter is in a drunken rage, finds Hina and smacks her with his car out of anger and embarrassment, leaving Hina near death and eventually in a coma. Natsuo and Rui feel guilty over this and mutually call off the wedding they had planned because Hina's true feelings finally get revealed to Natsuo in spite of the fact that Rui is pregnant with Natsuo's child. Fast forward 5 years, Rui, Natsuo, and their daughter Haruka are all looking after comatose Hina. Rui decides Natsuo should marry Hina even though she's comatose, but she soon wakes up after the curious Haruka randomly decides to place Natsuo's old ring on Hina's finger. Natsuo and Hina marry and turn Hina into stepmom auntie. This all happens in the space of 5 chapters to give you an idea of how underdeveloped and rushed it was. So Rui is pregnant, Natsuo is determined to marry her, Hina goes into a coma, Natsuo and Rui realize the pain Hina has gone through, and Natsuo and Rui decide to no longer marry. Rui and Natsuo still have a kid. Natsuo marries Hina. The end. These ridiculous events occur right after the conclusion of one of my favorite arcs / characters in this series, Natsuo's senpai and novelist mentor, Shigemitsu Togen. We get this beautiful depiction of Natsuo fulfilling his sensei's final wish of seeing one last sunrise. Togen sensei passes and we are transported to a vision of a young Togen reuniting with his long since departed son. We fast forward to Natsuo attempting to finish his late sensei's novel, and there's this moment of his sensei watching over him as he writes. His sensei would always truly be with him, even if not in the physical world. It was such a beautiful way to end that storyline, it was simply amazing. Nonetheless, unfortunately, back to the finale. Pacing felt really weird, extremely rushed, something like 8 years of time skips, the first 5 being Hina's coma, then the last 3 being Hina's recovery and marriage to Natsuo. I would have loved to see this spread out more, to the tune of something around 15 to 20 chapters, not 3 or 4. Although I am a Hina fan, it's a shame that it ended so abruptly with the, alright, Hina wins, let's finish this. But this is the ending. Hina won. Whoa, hey there, you made it to the end of the video. I'm really gonna miss Domestic Girlfriend and waiting for new chapter releases. The second I read the end of chapter 258 and saw Rui is pregnant, I knew the series would only go downhill from there. There was just no logical way in my head to really remedy that. This finale felt like the last episode of an extremely rushed anime that skipped an arc or two. We get all of these one-off, oh hey, this is what XYZ person is doing now in terms of the side characters. It felt really cheap, seeing as how much development went into a lot of these characters overall, but I can't understand the frustration readers have, but attacking Kei Sasuga on Twitter, I feel like that was a bit much. I definitely didn't agree with that. So overall, my rating of this series would be, before chapter 258, easily 8 out of 10. With this ending, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. So a little bit of a channel update. It's been a little while since I've last updated. It's almost like a month and a half, it looks like. I was actually moving and I finally got everything really situated here, and I've finally got my recording room set up. So expect more videos, probably on maybe a twice a week, or maybe even three videos a week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the growth of this channel. I noticed one of my videos is actually about to break 100,000 views. I never thought I'd get anywhere even close to anything like that. And we are pretty close to breaking 4,000 subscribers too. I'm really excited to see just how far this channel can really go. But as always, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of Domestic Girlfriend's finale. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.